you have done it again. What is your secret? How are these meals so deliciously prepared?
It's kosher.
Kosher? What is kosher?
Just an ethnic sort of thing.
Well, it's delicious. Thank you for preparing it.
Anything for my king.
Haman, you're awfully quiet this evening. How is it today with that man? What was his name?
Mordecai?
Yes. Was he properly honored?
Oh yes, it was perfect. Just perfect.
He deserved it. Now, Queen Esther, as much as I have enjoyed 2 extraordinary feasts, I'm sure you have an important request. Surely you did not risk your life just to cook for me. Whatever the request, it shall be granted, especially after such marvelous feasting, such marvelous wine. Up to half my kingdom it shall be fulfilled.
If I have found favor in your sight, my king, and if it please the king, I ask for my life and the life of my people.
Your life? The life of my queen is in danger?
Yes, I have been sold with my people. We are to be destroyed, annihilated. I would have kept silent if we had only been sold as slaves.
Who would do this, and where is he?
It's Haman.
Haman? Surely not this Haman.
It is this Haman, your majesty. He is a foe and enemy.
Haman, you would do this?
Your majesty, I can...
Silence!
Queen Esther, this must be a big misunderstanding. You see, I would never try to harm my queen. And I would never try to offend you. And if I have offended you, you must forgive me. You did not forgive my cousin Mordecai, the Jew. Mordecai's your cousin? Yes, and your noble queen is Jewish. Okay, your majesty, I didn't know. If I had known, I wouldn't have tried such a thing. Oh, you must forgive me. This is my life. You must forgive me. Haman, you're hurting me. Let go.
Release the queen! What is this? You would assault the queen in my presence in my own house? The signet ring. Give it to me.
But
Now! Take him away.
Perhaps your majesty should know that Haman has constructed gallows to hang Mordecai, the Jew.
Perfect. Hang him on that.
no, your majesty, please!
Did he hurt you?
I'm all right.
I never questioned him. To think I could have let him, I would never forgive myself. Wait a minute. Who are your people, and why have you never mentioned them before?
My people are Jewish. I never mentioned it because it's not very safe for Jewish people. And Mordecai, who saved your life, he's a Jew. My cousin, actually. He raised me when my parents died.
How long have we been married?
7 years?
That's what I thought. Is there anything else I should know about you?
No, I don't think so.
Memucan,
Yes, your majesty.
summon Mordecai and bring him here immediately. You know, if you told me these things before, I would have never let this happen. Why didn't you tell me the truth? Surely you didn't think that I could have had you killed.
What?
When you came into my court, you broke the law, and you know how I deal with lawbreakers.
Yes, your majesty.
So you knew I might get rid of you, but you still came? You would have died for other people? Astounding. I've only seen this bravery in soldiers, but to see it in a woman, it's amazing.
It took some convincing, but yes.
You know, I'm suddenly overcome by a strange emotion. I've always thought of my queen to be a necessity, but I never really expected to...
Yes?
Well, I never expected to care for my queen.
Well, your queen cares for the king in return.
Oh no.
What? What is it?
Queen Esther, I can't change the law. No one can change the law with the king's seal, not even the king himself.
Well, your majesty, I will be killed too.
No, I will not let that happen. Memucan, there has to be another way. There must be. Yes, hello, Mordecai. We've run into a complication. Memucan, I can't change the law with the king's seal.
That's true, your majesty.
Your Majesty, I don't mean to intrude, but I happen to be well versed in the law. Wouldn't the problem be solved if we simply made a new decree, allowing the Jews to defend themselves? Perhaps if they were armed, the enemy would be less eager to attack.
Well, well, well. Queen Esther, you really should have introduced me to this man months ago. He is brilliant. It shall be done just as you have said. You know, I recently just lost my right-hand man, and I'm rather desperate to find another who is trustworthy and brilliant.
Me? You want me to be your second in command?
Yes, if you will accept.
Of course, it is an honor to serve my king.
Good. You'll begin immediately. Your first order of business will be to wear my signet ring and put that new law, the one you have described, into effect.
Thank you. On behalf of the Jews, it is an honor to serve my king.
Yes, now go on, get out of here. All of you out. There's much work to be done.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Well, I wasn't about to search for another queen. Besides, I would never find one like you. Now, you must be exhausted and probably want to get some rest after all this feasting.
Yes, good night, Your Majesty.
Queen Esther,
Yes?
before you go, would you dance with me?
Of course. But there's no music.
Don't worry, Memucan can fix that. Memucan! Could you make some music for us?
Certainly. We have a message from King.
No, Memucan, no. I need the sort of music one can dance to.
Oh, musicians, His Majesty requires